This week's Transformers review, where we are looking at Dinobot Slag, Snarl, the Stegosaurus. As it's Snarl the Stegosaurus, that's who this is. But before we get to Snarl, let's do our shout outs of the week. First, head back to the media at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media. And you can get all your video game needs there, from the Atari all the way up to current systems, games for each consoles, handheld systems made by each console with games for each console, each handheld console. Yeah, so hey, check them out. You can also get DVDs and CDs and so much more there. So go ahead and check them out. So while you're there, go ahead and visit them. And once you leave there, you can go over to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street, where you can get all your toys and collectibles needs. Unfortunately, I got this from eBay with the rest of the Dinobots. So, eBay gets a shout out for this. So after you do the after you leave Time Travelers, you can head over to 80 Weems Lane for all your comic book needs from DC, Marvel, IDW, all points in between. And definitely check them out. And you can get DC, Marvel, IDW, and so much more from them. So definitely check them out. And if you're hungry for Jamaican food, I suggest going to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, right across the street from the Hanley Library here in Winchester. Get all your Jamaican food needs met. So if you're in the area or plan to visit the area, Tropical Islands is a place to visit if you like Jamaican food. And if you need a bank to go to, may I suggest going to United Bank or Bank of Clark. Both of those banks if you're in the Winchester area. So both of those are good banks. Definitely check them out. So please do check them out. After you leave there and you need your tree taken care of, whether it be a stump removed or a tree stump removed or whatever the case is, go ahead and get a hold of Mixed Tree Service. He'll get the job done right for you. And after you leave there, after you get that tree taken care of, if you need insurance for your vehicle, go to or your home or auto insurance or renter's insurance, go ahead and check out State Farm or Farmers. Both of them are good insurance companies to go to with great rates. And if you need gas for your newly insured vehicle, may I suggest going to Sheets, where you can get your gas tank full as well as your belly full with their made-to-order food. And they got some great food, especially on their hot dogs. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And if you need mental health help, Cobra Island is a supporter of mental health awareness. So go ahead and check out Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services if you're in Winchester. Definitely check him out. If you're not in the Winchester area or you want something else other than what Healing Grace can offer you, go to National Counseling Group, where you can get some good counselors there as well. So definitely check them out. And if you need any other kind of insurance, or not insurance, but other forms of mental health help, go to if you're in the Front Royal Winchester area, go to Northwestern Community Services. Definitely check them out and go see what they have to offer. Or if you're not in the Winchester Front Royal area, go to your closest psychiatric place and whatnot. But if you need to text somebody, text 741-741 or call 988 if you just need to hear a voice. But if it's a real bad emergency, go to your local emergency room. Remember, you are important. And you're welcome in my society, my circle of friends, and my community. So let's go ahead and look at Snarl now, and we're going to start with his appendage, which is his foot, which is the same as the foot that came with Snarl, or Sludge. But he also comes with a double-barrel blaster, which the peg is too small to fit in the hole in his hand, so it is rather loose when he holds it. But at least it's not one of these type of guns. So we get a different gun this time. So here's Snarl. His head can't move. do the articulation. But all 4 of his legs can. These legs just go all the way around. Do a 360 all the way around. I mean, it does stop like right about here. But you gotta move it out just to move it all the way around. These legs do move, as you can see. Or all the way around. And they are articulated at the knee. But his tail cannot move. His tail is not articulated except for transformation. But it's still all cool. But he's a cool looking Stegosaurus. You know, I like how to get the Stegosaurus thing down. But this is a very good figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at him in his robot mode. So here is Snarl in his robot mode. As you can see, he does have his little shoulder blades, which is transformed as his tail, with the spikes on it. His head is black with silver, with blue eye or red eyes. But it can move. It can rotate a full 360. Nothing to hinder it. And as you can see with his chest, with the red and black and blue accents, silver and gold on his arms. And his arms, he can move them out about so far. He can rotate, but it does hinder by the spikes, but it can rotate. He can bend at the arm. His wrist does bend in, but it's due to transformation. His legs, let me pull his arm out like this, so that way I can show you his articulation in his legs. His legs can kick out about so far. He can kick forward about this high. He can kick back this far. He has more range of kicking back than he does kicking forward. And he does have a knee joint. He does bend at the knee. So particularly Snarl's a good looking figure. I think that they got the molding down right on him for this being a Power of the Primes figure. But let's go ahead and take a look at him in his leg mode. So here is Sir Snarl in his leg mode. As you can see, there's his connector port to fit in the thigh of Grimlock to make the leg of Volcanicus. You know, so let's take a look at Volcanicus, where we're at now with him before we attach Snarl. This is where we are with Volcanicus. He's shaping up really well. We are now actually going to be 4/5 of the way complete. But so let's go ahead and take a look at how Snarl looks as the leg of Volcanicus. So here we are with Volcanicus with both legs and one arm. Next week we will be reviewing Swoop, which have the final leg or final piece of the Volcanicus. So on Halloween we will be doing Volcanicus. So tune in next week as we do Swoop, and happy Halloween.